Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, we've got here in front of us is the first of a few QSP knives that are going to be rolling through the channel. Thanks to David, Blade Banner. He is QSP USA, of course. We've gotten a few QSP knives into the pass around group. So very much appreciate that. But the one we're taking a look at today is the Lark. It's this guy right here. Now, as you can see, we've got some blue shred carbon fiber going on here. There is a red shred carbon fiber version, by the way. Now, there's not a lot of blue in this one, but you've got definitely got some hints of blue. And you get it out in the natural light, and it really does pop in the natural light. We're kind of artificial light here, so it's not as vibrant as it is outside, but carbon fiber, it is chamfered out very, very well. You're looking at flat scales there. We don't have much contouring going on. I do have a reversible pocket clip, deep carry clip. Yes, liking that. And you do have a filler plate on this one with recessed screws. Very nice. And you do have a lanyard hole. So hopefully we're making some people happy here. Reversible clip, lanyard hole, and you've got a pretty low profile front and back flipper. Not bad. But like I said, nested liners too. I didn't mention that. Very cool. Liking that. Now the carbon fiber isn't too bad. It's not overly slick. As you can see, my thumb is kind of skipping along, so it does have a little bit of grip to it. But, you know, it's a little slippery as well. But if you really get into it, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Like I said, front and reverse flipper, both of them do have a little bit of jimping going on. Oh, what's that say? Oh, that says one of my favorite things. 14C28N. Yes, it is. D10 on it is pretty good. There's the drop. Front flip. Fairly easy. The drop. Yeah. Zoom out just a little bit for you. There you go. Yeah, D10's not too bad. For some, it might be a little on the light side, but it's not bad. Nice drop. Access to your liner lock is pretty decent. You've got some jimping going on there. I mean, I can actuate it without, getting too far down in there. Pretty much push it right over and close it up. If I want to do the drop, then of course I go a little bit further back, dig my thumb in there because, well, as you can see, if I just do it regular, it does kind of get my thumb right there. So I got to go a little bit lower to get that drop. But not bad. Not bad action on it whatsoever. So let's get some specs. So what are we looking at overall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just shy of 7.5 overall. About a 4¼ inch handle, so you're going to get roughly about a 3¼ inch blade, and you've pretty much got a full sharpened edge. It does shrink up just a little bit, and we are a little bit behind the plunge with that sharpened edge. Not too bad. It looks like we might have just a tad bit of a smile going on there. On this side, just a teeny bit. Not too bad. There it is. You've got a really thin edge on this one, which is kind of interesting. I like to see just a little bit thicker edge on it, but all good. No issues there. Oh, your grip length, you're looking at right about 3.5 inches. Looky there. Yep, pretty much right about 3.5, maybe just a shy short of 3.5, but that's pretty much where it ends. Right there at the end of that pinky finger. Get a couple of size comparisons going for you. There you go. There's your PM2. A little bit larger knife, of course. Bug out's going to be pretty close. Yeah, bug out's right in there. Pretty close. Lark's got it by just a hair on the handle, and looks like the bug out might have the edge just a little bit on the blade. But like I said, action is not too bad at all. Now, there are more versions of this one. Like I said, I've already mentioned the 2 carbon fiber versions. Yeah, 3.1. Pretty much an ounce per inch, so that's pretty good. You also have 3 G10 versions. You have black, gray, and green G10. In the pocket, pretty darn easily. Clip's got pretty good retention. You can push it up a little bit, but it holds it in there real nice. And then, of course, it does pretty much disappear in the pocket, which, you know, I'm digging that. A couple of speed holes there in the pocket clip. But overall, you know, this is pretty much, well, let me grab a penguin. I want to show you because they are, you know, the handle is kind of similar to the penguin. Not, it's doesn't quite have the end point that the penguin does. But you know what? It's similar. It's similar. And I know I mentioned this on an SKL and somebody was like, well, why change a good thing? Because we all know what the penguin has done for QSP. So, you know, I kind of agree with them. But nice drop point blade. 14C, as I said. Straight lines. You know I'm liking that. I'm a straight line type of guy when it comes to knives. But very nice overall. Absolutely. Feels really good in hand. That pocket clip doesn't give me too much of an issue. I kind of thought it would because it stood up, you know, high back here. But, you know, it's not bad. I think it has to do with the width of the handle. That just hits me just right. But because a lot of times, you know, those clips, I do talk about these clips a lot. That they do kind of, you know, they kind of don't, they just don't feel right in my hand. But you know what? It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. So, very, very nice, straight line, pretty decent little knife. Now, these guys sell for, I think it's $65. The carbon fiber versions do. And the G10 versions, I believe they're like $57. $57 and change. So, not a whole lot of difference between the carbon fiber and the G10. You know, enough that it makes sense, but not enough to really, you know, go, oh my goodness, no. But I'm liking the Lark. You know how I've kind of talked about front flippers and stuff, but this being a low profile, it flips very easily. That's why I just don't get, you know, some of your front flippers that are way out here and stuff. Because, I mean, this just goes to prove a low profile front flipper. I did it again. I think I did that on SKL. Called it a front flipper. Anyway, you know what I mean. It just goes to prove that, you know, your front flippers don't have to be massive or just kind of outlandish. They can be very low profile and work very, very well. Now, I know some people don't like front flippers. Hey, you know, I've been there. Trust me. And I still am there because, like I said, if you can do a low profile front flipper, that's what I wanted to say, well, like this, you know what? Okay, I'll give it to you. But, you know, not a bad little knife. Like I said, pretty straightforward, nothing fancy. It's not, you know, there's nothing really outlandish about it. You got a little sparkle in the carbon fiber, but otherwise it's pretty straightforward. Straight line knife, deep carry clip, which is what I like. That's pretty much what I like. So, the Lark, that's okay in my book. I'm okay with it. So this one will head on to the next person. Like I said, we've got a few more. I think we've got 2 more QSPs to show you. Which I'm a fan of QSP. I'm a fan of QSP. All the OEM work they do. Of course, you know me and Finch is pretty much OEM'd by QSP at this point. So yeah, yep, probably one of my favorite overall companies for what they do and the quality they put out. So, not bad at all. But let me know. What do you think, guys? What do you guys think of the Lark? Yay, nay, carbon fiber, G10, 2 straight line, not outlandish enough, just right. Always love hearing what you're saying. You guys know that. As always, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Till next time, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.